You know, we live in a culture today in which we are watching some real conflicts going on in our families. As a pastor over many years now, I have heard a lot of, I call them horror stories, about abuse that has happened in families. And often the abuse can be a father or a mother emotionally abusing a child, or even worse sometimes is there will be sexual and physical abuse by one of the parents in a family. And so we hear the stories coming out of children, just terrible, terrible abuse coming from moms, dads, parents into their lives. And maybe you're a person today, maybe you feel today, or maybe you've been the subject and the focus of abuse in your family. You know, when we get this kind of thing delivered to us, what do we do about it? And particularly what makes it so hard for Christians is that in the fifth commandment, the Lord tells us in the 10 Commandments to honor your father and your mother that your life may go well. How do you honor an unhonorable person? How do you honor your parents if they've abused you or taken advantage of you? I mean, I think these are very important questions. There are young people today that are just reeling under abuse issues and the conflicts that that's caused. Well, I think that the most important thing that I could say to anybody today is to recognize that one of the purposes of parents is to remind us that they are not perfect. Because you see, the first experience that we all have of life is to see our mom and dad as a picture of the Lord. And the purpose of seeing mom and dad as not perfect is to remind us that we need a better parent. I think a broken family situation is one of the greatest potential, notice I said potential, ways to get us to realize how much we need a better parent, how much we need the Lord in our lives. You know, I've often said to my own children, because I am by no means a perfect parent, and I don't think I really fully know what I've ever really done to my kids. You know, I'd like to think I do, but I don't. But I always tell my children, you know, the reason that I'm not a perfect parent is to remind you that there is one, and that you need him, and that he loves you. And so I think sometimes those pain and that abuse can be used to point us to the Lord Jesus Christ. I think the other thing too is that, you know, we have to think about with our parents is, I don't think most parents that abuse or have abused their children really know about it. And I think when the Lord Jesus Christ gets a hold of us, I think one of the things that we can do is to begin to talk like him. And what did the Lord Jesus say on the cross? Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. I don't think most parents that have abused us or abused their children really fully know what they've done. And perhaps the Lord can put those words in our mouth today as we forgive our parents, whatever they've done, and recognize, like the Lord Jesus says, that Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. May the Lord take something out of this today and bring you into a new freedom of forgiveness and new life as you look to the Lord Jesus Christ and understand the place of the parents in your life.